Hello everyone, and welcome to Darkest Dungeon, Episode 7. We're going to get right into it, because I am running a little low on sleep. I had a horrible amount of sleep last night, because Australia is hot. That's basically what it boils down to. I did have a fan, but it wasn't set up, and I was like, it's too late to be making a bunch of noise by moving things around, so I'll deal with that later on. We're streaming a lot earlier than normal as well, because now that I've got this 10-hour video rendered out, I want to be able to upload it at some point soon. And yes, hello Arthur, how's it going? Figured the other convenience is that it's actually going to be, more of an actual good time for you to come and jump into the stream, that we're not streaming, 2 hours later. Because by my calculations, it would be like 11 PM for you. Which is sort of wacky, because that seems to be the one time that you don't flip the, or I guess the small section of time that you don't flip the PM to AM, because it's still night for you.
You will know the tragic extent of my failings.
Indeed. Yeah, because it's 1 PM here, and it's 11:30 there. So that's fresh. Okay. So, now we could go, so arbalists and, arbalists and musketeers gain a skill, gain a level from being here, which is fair. We're running kind of low on money by the looks of it. I don't really remember what happened last stream, not gonna lie. Okay, is this our current setup? It looks like it is. Level 1s. Okay, Arbalist Greaves, crit up, Antiquarian healing. I don't really go for healing with my Antiquarians, I usually make it so they don't get hit. Camouflage Cloak could be useful. That one I'll keep in mind. Book of Rage. But yet, you remain as still just a rat in a cage. 20% damage if HP is below 33. So basically, if your HP drops real low, then you get real angry and survive, essentially, or attempt to survive. So we can't do orange ones, really. The Solar Crown, actually, that one's one I can actually get behind. Is an apocalypse building. Since your packs have delved far, far into the tunnels of your fallen family, make a map of your expedition. So we're essentially scouting, but it's a long mission, which I think, I think it's time. I think this is actually one of the first long missions that oh no, I just realized that we don't have the money to stock up for a long mission. Okay, I guess I'll go in here. Let's maybe do... What do we want to get rid of? Accuracy and dodge. That one could be useful, actually. Crit, stress, virtue chance. No, I'll get rid of that. Hopefully that should give us enough money to stock up properly. It's been a long time since you played Slime Rancher. Yeah, I was looking through my Steam library last night while I couldn't really do anything because of my computer rendering out the video. And I was like, I'll download a couple of games that I would be down to stream, and Slime Rancher is one of those ones that I've seen people play it, but I've never really known what's been going on. So I was like, you know what, let's go for it, let's see what happens. Take 1, 2, 3. Actually, let's take 2. That should be right. Anti-Venom, 1, 2. 1, 2. There we go. I think that's the way to do it. Wait, hang on. We didn't grab any shovels. Take one of them. Sell back. No, but thing is, I want to... You don't have the torch up, and we don't have anything to... Oh, no, we do have that one. Okay. Then let's do that, and let's grab a couple shovels. There's a fair chance that, we're going to get our team absolutely destroyed this time. But that's fine. We'll see how it goes. And, you know, it's sort of a catch-22 almost. It feels that, I don't know, I get the feeling that not many people are really interested in watching this game, but at the same time, I really want to play it, so it is what it is, I guess.
Out the halls of your lineage once familiar, now foreign.
But yeah, no, I'm the sort of person to just play what I want to play anyways. Okay, so, now here's the play. I've used play way too many times in the last couple seconds. So we come here, up, around, doot, 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 down, across, boop, bop, bam. Down, up, across, down. Okay, I think that's the map I want to take. And we're already into combat. First up, luckily, we have two guys with grape shot, so as long as they can hit, we'll be right. Assuming they hit, there's a chance that they probably won't. As shown by the fact that they did not in fact hit any of their targets. Bummer. Blight, 1 damage for 3 rounds. Okay. Let's maybe pull you forward, just to deal up some damage. If you get hit once, you're essentially gone. And a stun. Okay. Alright, jeez. Is that how this is going to be?
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Okay. Suddenly this is already a tad concerning. Okay, there we go.
As the enemy crumbles.
Okay, I hate having certain characters stunned. We'll heal you. Just because we can't heal out of combat, and I didn't bring any anti-venom or anything like that. Let's go for a bit of a stab. Not bad, not bad. We'll probably end up ditching these two by the end of it, but it'll be right. A torch. We will take that, and we can get rid of it later if need be.
Lovingly admired.
Indeed. Pop a torch. Generally, the rule of thumb is if you can pop a torch pretty late into entering a door, you probably will be not in a combat for the room. Because there's a certain cut-off time, usually. I don't know how many frames in it is, but there's a cut-off time, and if you can't pop a torch, then it's like, oh, okay. Here is where things get annoying. Okay, we have a scout. Interesting. Who like getting me some scouting? We're going to need to pop up. Which of you has a higher... I mean, you're both a bit better. You've got Eagle Eye, which is nice. It means you've got 10% crit, I'm pretty sure. Oh no, 5% crit, my bad. But your damage is actually up way further. Why is that? That's the tablet, actually. Do you have something stress up? Huh. Oh, actually, we've got that ruin scouting chance as well, which is nice. Okay, trap is there. 80, 80, okay, both of you have 80, so very nice. Disarmed. Pop a torch. I don't believe there's combat in here, but I do like to keep torches up just to lower our sanity down for a while. Like, as in, like, stop our sanity from getting too high. Or stress, rather. You get the idea. Bit of a trap, that's unfortunate. Hunger already, interesting. Yeah, fair. Sounds good. Well, Dunk for coming around anyways. Okay, so... Let's see. We want to have some group damage, ideally, so... And we'll miss. Fantastic, because these things have a decent dodge, which makes them very painful to fight. Means that we won't hit a lot of the time when we want to. Though that being said, of course, when we want to is basically all the time, frankly. Spit. Acid. Blight. You need to be healed, like, immediately. Your stun's wearing off. Okay. Blight resist down, accuracy's down. Let's take out these two. Oh, you're gonna go for another bite. Okay, he's already on death's door already. Damn. Plus Blight. We might have to call this an early dip. Okay. Well, that's gonna be good, at least for a little while. It's gonna hold off him dying. We push forward. They're just targeting this. Ah, he's got target, that's why. Or he's got marked. I didn't realise. Fair. Okay, that's fine though. We'll just duelist advance, so they both have riposte. Doesn't really matter because that's the end of the combat, but it's fine. We'll take
Success
that.
so clearly in view.
Or is it merely
Or is it
a trick of the
merely
light?
a trick of the light?
That's a nice amount of crests. Let's trade that for 250, 375. Yeah, we'll take that. Cool. Alright. Sounds good to me. Onwards we march. Means we're going to have to probably camp out somewhere over here. That acid is brutal though. Stashed heirlooms, very nice. Pop a torch.
In radiance may we find victory.
It is Wednesday. Okay, we're fighting these guys. Alright, your health is low. As long as you don't get hit by the blanket fire and a few of the other stuff, you'll be right. We will do some ripostes just to shuffle up the party a little bit and hopefully be able to counter these guys doing their grape shots. Ah, excellent. That's actually ideal, frankly. Now what we can do is we do a duelist advance there. He goes before him. Now we heal you. It's not going to heal too much, unfortunately, and we get the bleed. Slice and dice, is that so? Double riposte is nice. You don't have charge, actually. Oh, I see. We'll move you back. And let's just unleash some point blanks. So that moves you back and pushes him back. And then we'll pull him back over. And we'll, even if he didn't get pulled, it cleared out that rushed shot. Missed and crit on the parry. Very nice. To which we're going to blank shot or point blank shot on front man. Didn't kill him, but it's weakened him quite a bit. You need to now spend your turn to move forward because I realise that we don't have our movement method. So next time I'll deal with that. You need to continue to receive health at the moment. 10. Blanket fire. Yeah, he's gone. That is the worst move you can do, especially against two characters that have riposte. 15 healing. That brings him to full health. Fantastic. That's what I like to see. We could just do a... How much health does he have? 7? 8, 4 to 8, 5 to 9. 5 to 9 is probably the way to go. Yep, and perfect. Bam. Bada bing. Consider yourself done, son. We'll ditch it. Sometimes these decisions need to be made. You don't have the ability to move forward, do you? Damn. Bummer. Okay, so I think we said a cross, up, down, round. Can't staunch the flow. Gonna eat the food, keep us moving. Pop a torch.
Finding the stuff is only the first test. Now it must be carried home.
Pop a torch. There shouldn't be combat in here. Yep, we're good. And we've got scout. Very nice. What are we dealing with? Combat up here. Ooh, secret tunnel through the mountain. Interesting. I'll have to keep that one in mind. Another nice torch. Thank you. We'll use that immediately. Boop.
A fortune
Waiting to be spent. Indeed. Yeah, this torch is such a fortune. Now, I will bring up the curio list in just a moment. Oop. Because we need to just mass deal out some damage. I think the way to go is to do another gape shot. And I'm just quickly scrolling through to check what we've got in the background. The Holy Fountain. Stress heal. Cure status effects. Heal 12 HP. Okay. Or trinkets and baubles, perhaps. Just do some group damage. It's gonna probably go badly since they have their full movement. Not to mention if they're faster, they're gonna have a second turn in a row the next round, which is a bit of a bummer. Okay. You are going to receive healing. Max you out since you're our front man. Now you're next, and then you. Do our gape shot. Still not taking them all down, but that's fine. I'm going to use Quarrel. And you're going to use Quarrel also. I would like to get that riposte up, ideally. Okay, you're gone. You're weakened. Dead weight. You're just going to slump down on my boy and stun possible. Nope. Push. Oh, there was the stun. Okay, you see that yellow in the crest he did was a bit of a an indicator of that. Of course, miss and dodge. Probably actually should have done a good old point blank shot since he's in front, actually. Well, we have our chance now. Crit, and that moves him back, which is nice. Okay, bayonet jab, bayonet jab. If that one hit, bit of a bummer. We'll just do that on you. Even if you miss, he still gets his riposte, which is nice.
A brilliant confluence of skill and purpose.
Sure, okay. Is it now? Is that the truth? Understandable. Bayonet jab. Okay. Now that we've got our riposte up, let's just do a grape shot. Didn't take him out. Bummer. Okay, heal you. That's a nice chunk of health taken care of. Very well. So, as I was eating some food pre-stream, I accidentally just stabbed myself in my hand with my steak knife. That's a bit of a bummer. Nothing too brutal though, but big old jab in my hand. Now, you can get healing. That should restore you to full health. Very nice. Cool, cool, cool. Okay, focus fire. Bada bang. Bandages. Ooh. 1 for 2, 1 for 3. Use the bandage. We don't have the citrine. Bummer. Jade for onyx. Let's do that.
The path is clear.
Status heal.
Only the strength to follow it.
Let's just do this. Divine benefit. And now I think... Oh no, we should be right to keep on trudging. I think we make our way down here, and if by here we're starting to feel a bit of the pressure hitting up, then we can deal with it then. Okay, but that secret door is nice to know of. Means I should keep a key spare. I don't think we're going to be... I mean, even if both of these are treasure room, or like treasure chests, that could be... That's the only possible option for us losing all of our keys, possibly.
If only treasure could staunch the flow of otherworldly corruption.
If anything, it's been known to accelerate the flow of otherworldly corruption. But let's not get too... what's the word? In-depth in philosophy and such. Okay, Quarrel immediately off the bat. Bit of a bummer. Let's heal you. Just to basically counter that Quarrel that we dealt with. Bump in the Night's going to be a bummer, because that's going to counter the healing we just did. And miss, dodge. You're kidding me. This is unfortunate. I'm going to make the call to do that and just activate Riposte. Feels like we're going to need that. Let's go our Zealous Accusation. Perfect, yes, attack him. That's a smart idea, isn't it? You better do that as well. I suppose let's up the chance by stab you. Now we've got 2 people who are riposting. And then we'll go Gape Shot just to take out you, and you're very weak. We'll spend the turn healing just because we have the option. Quarrel, is that so? That attack really wasn't worth it, was he? Or was it, rather? Walked down.
And driven into the mud.
Yes, that's like the one quote I don't fully remember all the time.
Gold, trinkets and baubles.
Paid for in blood. Okay, yeah, there's the treasure chest that I was predicting. Okay, so they've got surprise, so we have the option to hopefully deal a lot of damage real quick. Could just Grape Shot 15, 73, 61, 73. We could hit them theoretically. I think that's the way to go, yeah. And debuffed crits received. Ooh. And we'll go again. And she dodges. Unfortunate. Double debuff. Okay, then let's go over here and we'll double take them out. Very nice indeed. You're going to quarrel upon my highwayman, and doing a stressful incantation upon my occultist. Fair, fair, understandable decision, given he is the most stressed at the moment. Eldritch pull. And move resist. Very nice. My boy out here doing the work. Quarrel, that's good. You need some healing, like, immediately. But we also need to clear these corpses, so what we're going to do is we're going to pull him forward, and we're just going to hope and pray that you don't get messed up right now. You are going to do this, which pushes him back. We don't want to duelist advance it again, just because that's going to possibly mess us up. But putting them like this means that we can hopefully come in and we have a chance to kill both. We don't kill front, but we kill back. Front. Oh, now we have the chance to heal. That's actually fantastic. I didn't expect that we would have that opportunity. And now you're point blank, so executed. Very nice. What is that? A debuff stone. I suppose we'll slap that on you because debuff skill chance, debuff resist. Oh well. Bit of column A, bit of column B. Some deeds. Oh, jeez. We need money, but at the same time, don't really need crests. The deeds are the important thing that I'm looking at. Perhaps what we do is we take it like that. Let's camp here. Rest. Oh, that's right. You take even less food, don't you? No, is it not you? Sanitophobia. Oh no, it would be stress faster there. It's a good thing. Cool. That's what I like to see. Okay, so bandit sense, clean guns. That could be good. Bandit sense, killer's humor. We need a way to remove the death's door, which I don't believe we have equipped. Bummer. Mortality. Ooh, here we go. That's gonna. So that removes the mortality debuff for one character, which is him. But that's gonna drop our torch really low. Let's do it. Get back up on your feet. We'll go clean guns and bandit sense. Okay, and I think that's really all we can do. Because, oh, we still had one turn. Oh, damn it.
The darkness holds much worse than mere trickery and boogeymen.
Okay, we're gonna open this.
Packs laden with loot are often low on supplies.
Indeed. If you're going to be dropping your pack, it's only natural that you're going to be die. Well, if you want to die and drop your pack, it's only natural that it's from being underprepared. Okay, let's head back through this way. Fantastic. Confessional booth. That is here. Stress heal 30. There's a chance of getting a bunch of trinkets and a journal entry, or you can purge negative quirk. Ooh, hoo, hoo. 15. So, okay. Let's crit. Satanophobia. Stress is. Oh. Okay. Sir. Enter. There we go. Wait, hang on. Oh, I missed the other one, damn. Okay. That's what happens when you rush. So because it's dark, he's going to start stressing more, and that's what I was trying to remove. But I guess not. Somehow we still get the surprise. Oh yeah, that's right, we have Bandit Sense, which is nice. 1 in 5th chance of monsters being surprised. I do quite like that, frankly. Eldritch. None of these are Eldritch. 4 and 6. Everyone's basically fully healed, so let's pull her forward, and we crit, which is nice. Because I think it makes it so we both crit more often. High risk, high reward, per se. Now we're going to Duelist Advance, and then take a second Duelist Advance on her if we can. Yep. Fantastic, she is gone. Double Riposte, meaning if anyone targets those, we'll be right. We could up the torch if we want, and that marks us and gives us prot. We can only do that once, though. Let's take it. We'll take the opportunity.
Fatality clarified in a
Ooh,
single
that's
strike.
unfortunate, definitely. Stun as well. Bummer. Stumbling Scratch. Fantastic. And Quarrel. Excellent. Go for it and then receive Slash back. Now, it's a bummer. We only can do this. Putting him back into forward position. Quarrel. We don't need to Demon Pull anymore. We could have done it before to clear out the thing that I was hoping, but guess we won't. Instead, we'll heal you with a massive amount of healing. Quite nice indeed. Grape Shot. Just stack up the damage across the board. Rend for the Old Gods. 5 damage. Bummer, but that is how it be occasionally. Stun wear off. Very nice. We also now have our stun resist. The Prot is useful as well. I do quite like the fact he has Prot. We could actually spend the turn just removing the torch, I suppose. But it's not really a big deal. Take out the back lad. Very nice. Which means now that theoretically we can just focus front. And by that I mean just continue to Grape Shot apparently. And bonk. Very nice. Nice amount of money.
Beware.
Portraits.
Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
Let's use another skeleton key.
Wealth beyond measure,
Busts.
awarded to the brave and the foolhardy alike.
Since we know that we're eating less food... Okay, that didn't do what I was hoping. No bandages. Anti-venom, don't really need it. Give me a second to sneeze. And of course I don't sneeze apparently because my nose is like, ha! You're able to mute in time? Well, I guess we should not worry about that whole sneezing thing, should we? Let's put out that.
Stalk these shadows, but yonder,
A glint of gold.
gold.
Okay, so these books are the ones that always throw me off because there's... okay, that's the reason I never remember it, because there's so many different possible things that can come of it. Okay. I suppose we'll just take our big lad in front to just do that. And all journal entry. Fantastic.
Handsome reward for a task well performed.
I don't really care about the journal entry, but that emerald was a nice touch. And now we can start heading back. Fantastic. Now we know that there's a secret room as well, which is very nice. And enter that. We pop our skeleton key, which luckily opens a spot. Ah, Dismas's head. Interesting. Interesting. Busts. Barristan's head. I don't actually remember who Barristan was supposed to be. Was he the man-at-arms? Perhaps. Okay, well, it's only fitting we up our prot here. I don't really want to up our stress too much. So I suppose we just up damage and lower max health. And then puzzling trapezohedron. Is it the ideal way to do it? Probably not. The ideal way to do it would be to not use either of them, frankly, unless we have a good way to counter out the stress that we get from them. Because, again, stress is the most important thing to be keeping on top of, given, it's the thing that remains afterwards. It doesn't matter if you're on death's door by the time you go back to base, because that wears off. But stress, that's something that's staying. You got to deal with that. Okay, I guess let's just skim through. There's nothing really you can do. The map is nice though, gives us a list of curios, which is quite useful, I would say. Now, this is nothing to worry about. Boop, bop, bam. Okay, cool. I would have liked to have had a more centralized, but more important, or more well-detailed list of things that could happen, where the combats are, etc. But that's fine. Bandages would be nice to have. Not particularly something I would wish to trade out for anything really in my inventory at the moment for, though. So that's a whole thing. No biggie, though. There we go. That's a bit nicer to see. Okay. Combat down here. Trap there. We've got our shovel ready. We haven't actually used many shovels, which is interesting. Ah, excellent. This Altar of Light, I do believe we've just popped this, and we curry favor from the gods. Even more damage until camp. If we wanted to make him a powerhouse, we could give him the other head that makes him do extra damage. So we've got like plus 50% damage. Almost walked into that. Luckily, I wasn't slow on the draw there. Just, mid-conversation. I want to say mid-conversation, but I don't know whether it'd be considered a conversation given I'm literally just talking to myself at this point. But that's fine. It's cool. It's good. It doesn't really make a difference. The pack has already been looted. Unfortunate. I think spreading out the damage evenly is probably a good call, actually. Because that means that overall... Okay, interesting. You target him, who's got the highest stress at the moment. Fair. Understandable, actually. We're going to spend the turn healing you. Didn't do too much, unfortunately, but that's fine. Rend, 6 damage. Brutal. And we stress up quite a lot because that was a crit on us. Plus bleed. You're going to rend as well. 4 bleed again. 2 damage. Okay, now things are starting to get a tad concerning. 4 to 7. 4 to 7 across the board. We could duelist advance 5 to 10. Miss, unfortunately, but if we get our point blank off on them, it should be right. It should take out front lad. You can Zealous Accusation to take out him, which means that we need to use you to pull him forward. Riposte, very nice indeed. Okay, point blank, unfortunately that timing's bad, I suppose. I should have expected the Highwayman to go first, but that's fine. Knife in the dark. Pretty sure you can only, or he only does that when it's the dark. But that's fine. And the crit, very nice. And bada bing, cool. Blightstone. We don't really have any other room for money, but we should be right on money because we've got the puzzling trapezahedron. I really wish I had access to that bandage right now, but that's fine. Surprised. Okay. Let's do this. We want to take out the back two, especially with these front two holding... With our front two holding some stuff that would make it dangerous to take stress damage. I could have healed there, but I figured that was probably the way to go. Miss dodge. Unfortunate indeed. You, now, what I want you to do is let's Zealous Accusation to weaken the front two. He's very low on health. Dodge, very good, very good. Vivers is coming in handy. Rend for the old god, good. And take damage back. You ain't getting out of this one without a bit of damage. Stressful Incantation takes damage, and that's going to buff him, or not buff, he's going to push him into Fearful. Ah, bummer. But that is how it be occasionally. Now everyone's going to start stressing out quite a bit. Let's heal you. Crit 30. Ooh, that's what I like to see. Our man coming out here, despite being fearful, still bringing the heat. Okay, cool. We need to take her out before Raynol's turn, not Raynol's turn, our Crusader's turn, because he doesn't have any way to target her. Though, theoretically, he could use his prot up ability and target himself. That could work. Oh, this is another issue that I just saw. Okay, actually, I suppose it's not a big deal now, because now we can still use Smite and Smack. Bada bing, got him. Very nice. Take all money. Very nice. Okay, that's what we wanted. Let's camp here.
A moment of respite. A chance to steel oneself against the coming horrors.
Native stress. Native stress. Native stress. That could help. I don't know if that stacks, actually. That'd be good if it did, but... let's... Gallows humor. Ah, damn it. Okay, well... it did the gallows... It did the negative stress on those who didn't really need negative stress. But that's fine. Let's keep moving forward. We're pretty close to the end anyways.
Safety.
Okay, we've got our light here as well, which is nice. So that at least gives us a little bit of time to chill before having to stress out in terms of... Oh man, we've got so many shovels. Let's take the money instead. So by my rough calculations, at least scanning over our stuff, we're going to have... I'm hoping up towards 10,000 gold from this adventure. Which sounds pretty good to me, frankly. And did not see that... I saw it as we were walking into it, and I didn't react in time. Bit of a bummer, but that is occasionally what happens. I just got a bit cocky, because we already explored that way. We have our obstacle here. Boop. And shovel that away.
Even the cold stone seems bent on preventing passage.
It is what it is. Let's keep adventuring, because we're actually doing quite well, in my opinion. Like, for a long adventure, we're still doing pretty solid. Only one person stressing out. We got a map. What are we looking at? Nothing too fantastic, but that's fine. And no surprise. That's a bummer. Abyssal artillery on the back too, just to weaken them up. Tempting goblet on our crusader. That's going to be a bit of a bummer, especially with that 23. And even more from our back lad being edgy. That's going to not be good. That's going to kick him up to 130 or 120-ish stress. That's not ideal, frankly, but that's fine. We're going to come in here, and we're going to activate Riposte because of that, which is nice. I think we Riposte again, just to get ourselves that. They're going to... They seem to like targeting the guys that have Riposte active. I don't know why. Oh, his health is quite low. That's unfortunate. Let's just get rid of him. Okay, and now you... Luckily, he does very little damage, so we don't really need to stress too much when our boys are on lower health. Tempting Goblet on the back lad. Of course he's going to target him. Should have just probably thought of that. Okay, we'll just snipe. Bam! Consider yourself done, son. Very nice.
A trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless.
It feels bad leaving this stuff behind, but I guess it is what it is. If stress is above 50, then we have 2 full things. Okay. 2 full meals. Let's, you know what, let's come through here. And let's take the Onyx. I feel bad leaving it behind this late in the adventure when we can retreat literally any time. Watch that, we're gonna get messed up by this combat now. Okay. Oh, of course you pass. Fantastic. And stressful incantation. Luckily he dodges. That's convenient. You're going to riposte against you. Insta-kill. Very nice. That puts a smile on my face. Quite a bit. However, we don't get the insta-kill on him. That's fine. Bump in the night. Bam, and slap back. Nice try, fool. Ran for the old god. Same deal. Dodge and slash back. You're really not going too well. I don't know if that makes him targeted more often. I would like to think it does, because it definitely feels like it, but that's confirmation bias. Crit! Bada bing! And now we just gotta hopefully use the pull to move him forward. Excellent. Demon pull. Get over here, you dodge. Of course you do. Eldritch pull on our boy here. Slash back and resist the pull. Ain't about that, it seems. We missed the shot. That's unfortunate. We will Zealous Accusation to get rid of these, hopefully, or at least one of them. Doesn't really matter because we still have area control. That's fine. You are going to consume that. And we just... Suit of Armor reveals great insight into the world. And we now get Ruins Adventurer. Very nice. Wait, hang on. Negative 20% stress in Ruins. Oh boy, that completely cancels out the stress we get from this. Which means that, theoretically... unfortunately, there's not really a way that we can easily swap our positioning of our items without putting other items into our inventory. That's a bit of a bummer. That's fine though, we'll keep it moving. Into combat immediately, and we're in pitch black.
Haunting the hearts of
Okay. Now these guys are surprised, which is still nice. I want to take out the back two again as usual. Abyssal artillery. They both dodge though. Not my particular favorite situation, but the crit is nice. Brutalized brings him forward, so he has first shot on that. 55% chance to hit him. It misses, of course it does. We've got Zealous Accusation to keep weakening the front lads. Eldritch Pull on you. And move resist. He did not. Okay. Bummer, but that's fine. Run for the Old Gods. Okay, perfect. Yep, slash back. Be gone. Now you're going to do the same. You're going to accuse you, of course you are. It's only fitting given the high amount of stress.
The abyss returns even the boldest gaze.
Yes. Accusation, of course, because he has a lot of speed.
Consumes the mind.
And we move back. Fantastic. Pushes that back as well. Now you are going to pull you because he has high enough dodge that it's a chance of missing. She has less so we're just going to come in and point blank and miss. Fantastic. We just got the boys cycling between point blank while they're just stressing out my back man. That's not good, frankly. Okay, you're going to stress out someone else. Interesting. That's appreciated, I would say. But that's a lot of stress. And now you're going to accuse him as well. Does he resist the horror? No, he still has horror. He's getting like +9 per turn. Damn. Literally the horror, yeah. And now you, sir. I appreciate what you're trying to do, and by that I mean I don't. Be gone. Okay.
These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
It can be beat. He's 4 rounds, he's going to get 36. He's going to be up to 190 by the time we're done. I could just dip out, and I think, depending on what we get here. Okay, not enough money. Oh, yeah, we'll swap it out. That's fine. Okay, and for the sake of not letting him get much more stress, let's dip.
The shifted corridors and sloped walls of our ancestry are beginning to feel familiar.
That's a lot of stuff. I do like that. No one got any things except for Vivers, and Vivers got Clutch Hitter. That's a quirk that I would say I'm proud to have.
Trouble yourself not with the cost of this crusade.
Ooh.
Its noble
Riley
appeal
became a
forms you
skilled
broad
gambler.
prominence in your choice of means.
Everyone's leveled up. Nice. Okay, Goel needs to go out to the fucking chill out zone. Solars also should probably do the same. Peck can probably do well to chill. You require gambling, if I'm not mistaken. No, you require drinking. Fair, fair. Not bad indeed. Okay, that's quite solid. What do we have in the stagecoach? A leper, a bounty hunter, highwayman, and a cultist. That, ironically, is an entire party in its own. No Magan. Selfish pendant. That's actually kind of good, not gonna lie. Negative 15% stress just overall. That I could get behind. Let's see. Okay, so let's kit up. What are we taking? So, ooh, the Heaven's Hairpin. So we do have the Hell's Hairpin, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, Hell's Hairpin, Heaven's Hairpin. That actually kind of makes me want to get that, frankly. Stress down if torch is above 75, which means we could give something that would up the stress, like an ancestral item, and it would still be right. But okay, who do we have on our team? We're starting to get a bunch of level 3s, which is kind of nice. Sort by level. Yeah, we've got like 6 level 3s. No, 7 even. Damn. Full party. No... Well, we do have Vorbidon, but we don't have any Vestals, which agitates me. Riley, skilled gambler. Not bad. On guard, scattering. accuracy down. Well, you don't need accuracy if you're healing, I suppose. Could take Riley and Danvers. Healing up, stress down, solar crown. Cool. That's actually kind of good. Vestal, stress down, healing skills up. So she would still have a net positive stress up, but she's now going to be doing a ton of healing. Like, Riley is going to be a god when it comes to healing. And now for you, stress up. Actually, there's a better way we can do this. 10 stress. So we give her the solar crown. So she's got plus 30. And now you have plus 25. And now you have plus 33. And that balances out the stress. Actually, that's what I like to... That looks good. Virtue chance. If stress is up, then you eat more. Bummer. But that's fine. Faithless, yips. Okay, that's kind of cool overall. Okay, cool. I do like that. That looks good to me. Both we can deal with upgrading certain stuff after. Let's see. Montacute can execute. Skilled gambler, virtue chance. Ooh, him and Riley are probably quite good for. Oh no, hang on. Irrepressible is on Danvers. Okay. Well, they'd probably get along regardless. They're all irrepressible. They're all good healers. Clotters with bleed resist. Virtue chance. Yeah, I like that kind of combo. We could actually combo that up even more by having Vivers join them. Less ruin, stress, range skill. He doesn't have any range. It's not like it really matters. Melee. Oh, he does have. It's a zealous accusation. Oh, okay. That's quite useful, actually, then, in that case. Cove stress, less damage on first round. Okay, damage up. Okay, hang on. Crusader, virtue chance up. Very good. Stress down. Damage up if torch is high. So, I think what we do then is let's put that in. And let's drop Vivers in as well. We'll put that there. Barristan's head. Where was the boys? Solars. Take the stuff off of them. Okay, now you have plus 20% stress, plus virtue chance. Or negative 20% stress, rather. So we could come in here and say extra damage. Your max HP is going to be a little bit lower, but that's going to even out pretty well because you're going to be a absolute boss when it comes to damage. Damage if torch is up. We take the solar crown and then we take ancestor's candle. So if we keep torch high, then that means that we're going to have extra damage, extra speed and extra dodge, and we're still going to have less stress. We're going to have negative 10% stress overall. That looks good to me. The Holy Flame. Okay, so we got gold and then we got silver. You can be red and I guess white. Gold, silver, red and white. Fantastic. Cool to me. Now let's come over here real quick. We'll sort by level. Which, regardless of how we sort it, it always puts our active party at the top. 3 and 2. You can get stuff up. Oh. Even better. Vivers is going to be doing 8 to 16, and you're going to be doing 10 to 20. Not bad. I do quite like that. Now we come over here. Montacute. The heal is good. The torch up is cool. Not really what we're going for, though, frankly. You take Holy Lance. So, we can up our torch at any time, really. But, not necessarily what I want to be going for. You've got all of your stuff, you've got all of your stuff. Okay, cool. So, damage versus Unholy might actually be the way to go, frankly. Damage versus Unholy plus The damage mod is -50, that's fine. Stun and self-heal. I do kind of actually like having stun and self-heal. The self-heal is quite useful, frankly. Oh, Hand of Light requires being in the front too. Okay, cool. So, if we swap out Walk of Faith, I guess. We can swap it in if we need to. But, yeah, having this layout for now should mean that we don't really end up in a position where we'll be in a bad position, I suppose. There are times for strategy, and there are times for brute force. Send the undead back to the hells from which they are summoned, all of them. 100% room babbles. Okay. Boop boop. Get all of our food. We need to have several torches. We'll take 2 shovels. Learn from last time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Take 3 then, since we already have a couple. Don't need to worry about anti-venom or bleeding, since we've got our healers. That should be good, I would say. Let me quickly check here. I will take 1 medicinal herbs in case we come across an alchemy table. Oh no, we'll take 2. Alchemy table or Iron Maiden. Seems good to me. Okay, let's get into it. Yeah, so in other news, I've been playing around with the way I want to upload the videos to the YouTube channel. So, if you can't tell, or if you haven't been aware, I do upload all of these to my YouTube channel. More just because Twitch doesn't save old. Do you mind? I'm trying to speak. Okay, so as I was saying, I upload all of my VODs to YouTube as just a storage area for my VODs, in case someone wants to go back and watch all of the stuff in the future. And I'm playing around with how I name episodes. So as you might have noticed, the Darkest Dungeon episodes, of course, if you've been watching them on YouTube, they're not really named. Whereas, for example, MC Eternal, I tried to make sure I named every one of them. That was something that I realized took a bit of effort in terms of like, okay, now I need to read back through or watch back through at least certain portions of the episodes and be like, oh, what were the big things? A lot easier if I took note of them during stream. So, for example, this stream, if I was to name it, I would say, like, you know, our first long adventure or something like that, or our first couple long adventures. Which, you know, as cheesy as it kind of is, it works. However, it means that if I forget to do that, which quite often I do, I will end up spending a bit of time going and, you know, doing other things, and then I'll have to come back when I mass edit all my stuff, because I do it in big chunks. So, for example, last night I edited it out. Oh, I finally edited the 10-hour episode. That's going to go up soon, preferably after the stream. I want to set that all up to upload. But I also, as part of that, I mean, before I had to cancel it for yesterday's stream, I ended up doing like 4 of the Darkest Dungeon episodes all getting rendered at the same time. Or at least not consecutively, but like one after another, which I think actually the term is consecutively. Regardless, in order. And I feel there might be a common misconception that they don't technically render at the same time. It's just this one, then this one, then this one. It's just a queue, essentially. Which, frankly, I have done way too much regarding queues over the last while, because one of my uni classes, we have to program them. And damn, they are annoying. Okay. Now, we're already taking a little bit of damage. You've taken 4 health. Now, the key is that I could theoretically stick on top of that and heal, or we could just do damage and wipe out this fool. Let's take care of him. Okay, now we're starting to see some damage kicking up. Alright, let's Zealous Accusation to try and get rid of them.
And power.
We don't really have any back attackers. Let's go for a stun on the Bone Courtier, though. And ideally a stun on this one, if we get the chance. I suppose we can Stunning Blow. 8 damage, and stun. Very nice. Stun locking, as much as it can be looked down upon, it does its job. Okay, you be gone.
Formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
And now you have a damage mod of -25 and a -75. Okay, we'll do this one. And bada bing!
Surges as the enemy crumbles.
The enemy is indeed crumbling. Okay,
Trifling victory,
open the chest,
but a victory nonetheless.
and we get a torch. Very nice. For now, we just fill up our inventory with all the garbage we come across, but we'll deal with them later on. The volumes are dull and uninteresting. Of course they are. Dodge that. And we'll pop a torch just to keep us high. Boop, 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 I guess. Sure. I try to avoid backtracking as much as possible, ideally. But sometimes it needs to be done. We'll just flip through that. Oh, cool, we have a negative quirk. Fear of the Eldritch. That's going to be a bit of a bummer. Fear of the Unholy... Oh, I didn't realise that we had Fear of the Unholy, because we're fighting... Oh boy, this Montagute's a bit of a pussy. Jesus. Fear of the Unholy, Fear of Beasts, and Fear of the Eldritch. Yet he's irrepressible, so... I suppose we might need to deal with that at some point. Damn. Because these are all unholy. I suppose having the... negative 10% stress could be useful. Okay, you receive damage. Not enough to kill you, unfortunately, but enough to do most of your health. You can do the same. And bump in the night. Bit of damage. Not particularly too keen, but that's fine. Be gone.
Abomination, cleansed from our lands.
We'll do another Zealous Accusation to hopefully get rid of that corpse. That brings him close enough that we can just smack him, though the Vestals are probably going to go first regardless. Bada bing, gone.
Give them no quarter.
Yeah, that worked. Money in the bank.
This expedition at least promises success.
Indeed it does. And across we go. So, because we just need to hit the big main areas. We need to pop a torch immediately. I suppose that would have probably done the job anyways. Because we want to stun.
The light, the promise of safety.
That's fine. Okay. You're human, so it's 4 to 6. Let's spend the turn healing you, just to make sure you're all good. I like having a nice full setup. We could stunning blow both of these. That might be the way to go. Low damage, but it gives us a first turn for free, essentially. Stunning blow on you. Okay, so we've got damage over everyone, free for the first turn. 75 base, let's go for it, because we have a 45% chance, assuming we even hit. Bummer, rend for the old gods. As much as I'd like to stunlock now, I think we spend these two Vestals stunlocking or attempting to stunlock, and then we use our two Crusaders to just Zealous Accusation the front two to get rid of them. Rend, okay, cool. Now, like I said, Zealous Accusation. Should probably use my keys more. Boop. Be gone. Nice. You need to be stunned, because otherwise you're going to go next. Yep. Nice. Okay, did not go next, but that's fine. Somehow, despite being stunned, we still missed. Let's just get rid of these. That's good for clearing, because we do a bit of damage. And a nice old chop. That's what I like to see. Minimum damage, I'm pretty sure, but we're right. It'll be fine.
Victories mount, so too will resistance.
Take the portrait, ideally. We want to just keep stacking up on the stuff to upgrade our town. Now you are going to use this, so we want to curry that favor up, which, if I'm not mistaken, boosts our damage by 30%, meaning we do 13 to 25, which, that's a lot. That's a lot of damage. And no combat here, you can see, because we were able to pop the torch ASAP. Please map, no map, bummer.
Fortune waiting to be spent.
The other reason I took only 2 shovels was because we did find a couple of shovels.
Possessed by evil intent.
Yeah, we found a couple of shovels last time, and we got rid of them because we couldn't really fit them into our inventory. Quarrel. Okay. I think the best way we can just do it is... Unfortunately, we don't have any way to do extra damage to undead, so let's just smack this fool. They're all just damage dealers, so... Not really too worried about focusing fire on anyone specifically. Do this one just for the healing, I guess. And then we just Zealous Accusation these fools. We can get rid of these 2 ASAP, Soldier and Rabble. Nice dodge, that's what I like to see. And hit. Nope, dodge as well. The boy's out here in force. Zealous Accusation. Bada bing. You see this script right here? You see where it says no undead? Well, guess what, fool? You're an undead. None of that. Okay, so... Could Judgment? We could stunlock this fool. I mean, it's not really going to make a difference because he's the last one and we don't want to have them summon in any assistance. So let's just take out these corpses. Get over here. Now, you see how my sword is here, and I do extra damage against Unholy. 16 damage. That wasn't as much as I was expecting or hoping, but that's fine. Eat some food. They can be beaten. Of course they can. Yuri, what is up? You haven't missed too much. We've just been doing a couple of expeditions. The sack is empty. That is how it be occasionally. And we popped the torch, luckily. Hopefully we got the surprise. No, we did not. That's a bummer. Boop. Big ol' stun there. You have to wait another day for your room to get done. That is a bummer. Yeah, fucking hell. That is not good for business.
The way is lit. The path is clear.
Hmm.
We require only
Yeah, that's
strength to follow it.
annoying. I mean, are they requesting payment for the extra day of time? Because, or is it commission based? Because it's kind of shitty to be like, oh yeah, it should be done on this day. Oh, actually, it's going to be a couple more days. Commission. Okay, fair. Yeah, because yeah, it'd be yeah, fair. Because yeah, it'd be kind of shitty to be like, oh yeah, we'll be right, or we'll be done by this day. Well, actually, we won't be. And also, we expect you to pay us for the extra time that we're taking. That's kind of a shitty situation. We're gonna do Zealous Accusation. You see where it says no cultists? Yeah, we already did this bit. It's fine. Okay, let's just smack this fool. Hopefully get the stun. No stun. Bummer. Okay, stun again. There we go. Now we've got a stun off. And then we can just charge our way through. Eradicated. Very nice.
So clearly in view. Or is it merely...
First they said it would be finished in a night, then they found out the wall was fucked up and said it would take 2 more days. Then it wasn't completed that day, so they said it would be finished today, which it isn't. That's kind of annoying. You'd think that, you know, they should be good at this sort of thing. But I suppose that might be a bit too much to ask. We'll take the crests. And fix up our order. I mean, hey, I suppose at the end of the day, it's not the most harm done. As much as, you know, it's good to be able to just be like, yep, I have it all finished. I can chill out and, you know, actually use the room. I suppose at least you don't have to pay for it, which is my main thing, I guess. But it is certainly still a bummer. Yeah, the crit. Very nice. We'll spend this turn healing that lad. You're still sleep. Oh, you're sleeping. Oh, I thought you still had access to your bed. I didn't realize that it was like you're sleeping on the sofa. Fucking hell. Yeah, it's not good for business. Like, because I don't know, I know how comfy your sofa is. Mine is like just bearable for sleeping on. Like, I wouldn't do it if I didn't have, you know, I would only do it if I had no other option. But yeah, it's that's a fucking bummer. Bada bing. You have nowhere else to go. They're all shut, and you can't visit a family or friend's house because of lockdown. Yeah, that's pretty shit. I feels bad, I would say. And if I'm not mistaken, they're not going to be as lax as like what the Australian cops are like. Of like, yeah, no, I live here. I like, or this is my family's house. My house is being renovated, sort of thing. They're going to be. I presume it's going to be a situation of you try and say that, and they're going to be like, well, I don't care. You're not living here currently, so yeah. Let's use this food to heal. I'd like to have that money, but unfortunately it doesn't appear that we have an option to obtain it. Excellent. We can take none of that. Fantastic. Gotta love it. Oh, excellent. Some maggots. I mean, are they doing the whole thing up in up where you straight up just can't be driving around? Because I know that for a while that Australia was just we were basically told, hey, don't fucking drive around either unless you have a reason to go in a certain place. You can't use your PC, you can't play any games, you don't have your wardrobe, so you've had to stay in the same clothes for 5 days. You lost your 3DS too. Oof, that's fucking shit. Yeah, yeah, it's a fucking bummer. I at least have the convenience of, since I live with my family, if my room it had to go into renovation, that like I'd just be like, Alex, I'm using your computer now. Congratulations, sort of thing. As much as he would probably get edgy about it, but yeah, fair. I presume you probably live on your own, given what it sounds like. So I'm guessing that's not really an option. Bada bing. Double tap them and bring this one forward. First turn. Oh, come on! If only he hit, that would have been full first turn takeout. But I suppose because of that dodge, it means that regardless, we didn't take any damage from it, so it's fine. Not bad, not bad. Yeah, the map. Come on, show us the secret area. Okay, we haven't missed any secret areas to my knowledge. At least not of this area. Yeah, this year's not been ideal, frankly. Oh, it's a big lad. That means, well, you know what they say, the bigger they are, the harder they fall. Stun. We'll stun this back one. And we get our torch up again. Smite. Yeah, the 24 damage. Hell yeah. And let's get the stun, ideally. There we go. The back ladder's the only one we need to worry about. But that's fine. We just chop and gone. Very nice. We got that full dodge. I would like to be able to have a way to get rid of that, the corpse, but we don't really have that, so it's fine. But yeah, this year has been certainly interesting. If you're one of those people that doesn't have, say, Saturday and Sunday are in a week, then it's been an entire week since you've used your room. Yeah, shit's fucked. I mean, to be fair, I generally say that Saturday and Sunday are still part of my week. because at this point, now I don't really have any differentiating features of a week or a weekend. It's more of like I stream, like it's one of those things where I started streaming specifically on the weekdays as like an analog to a proper job, and then it's like, oh, okay, well now I actually just I just do it on the weekend anyways because 90% of the time I want to stream. So it's like, yeah, as long as I can stream, I generally do. But then now, if I'm getting a job as well, that's gonna make the time frame a bit more weird because, well, I mean, it's gonna be earlier streams, so probably more around this time. But actually, to be fair, I don't really stream too late most days, anyways, so that's fine. But it's like Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday from like 6 to 8. If they break something expensive, you swear to God. I mean, if they do, I'm pretty sure then they are liable to pay for it. Like, I feel like there's not really much protection for that sort of thing. They can't just be like, oh, well, technically you didn't move it out of the room, so it's your fault. Though, I presume that's just Australia, the way that we do it in Australia. I don't know if that carries over.
Brought low and driven into the mud.
Okay, I would rather the money over the portrait. Let's... Okay, we get another scout. Let's chuck a camp in here. We don't really need to camp, frankly, but I want to clear out the inventory space.
Rats in a maze.
We're all actually doing quite well. We're all religious, so prot up. We're all good, so chant. Oh, that's one companion. All companions. Prot up even further. Huh. Yeah, plus 30% prot. Damn. Doesn't mean they still didn't break it. Oh, true, yeah. Yeah, I mean, when you said something expensive, I was expecting like a nice urn or something. I suppose I should probably have thought more along the lines of like PS4 or like TV or something. Or companions, less stress. Damn, we are like doing pretty solid right now. Chant one companion, less stress. I guess, yeah, we'll de-stress the boys. Stand tall. Or chant. We just boost up the front two lads.
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
Okay. And more busts. Well, the food is what I want to be swapping out, frankly. I suppose we're doing that then. God forbid that I'm going to regret that soon enough. And we'll pop a torch. Nope, there's combat here. Oh, no, there is not combat here. Okay, it just was in that weird time frame. Okay. Cool. Holy water. Give us valuables, thank you.
If only treasure could staunch the flow of
You just did the math.
corruption.
I believe it's 84 hours, and if they don't finish tomorrow, it would be in the hundreds. That's not good for business. Fucking hell. I mean, I presume that's like assuming a 9 to 5, like 8-hour day sort of thing. Yeah, we'll just keep moving forward. That is certainly a bummer, though. Fucking hell. Okay, these two we need to take out. Stun you. And resist the stun, that's unfortunate. That's fine. Stun you again. You won't resist it this time. You won't resist it, sister. Okay. And Zealous Accusation until they are gone and done. We don't have a good way to clear these corpses, so I suppose We just gotta smack him out of here. Zealous, or the stress, that's fine. Okay, consider yourself stunned again. Tempting goblet. You know, it's a lot easier to drink from the goblet if you're not throwing it all over me. Jeez. And the kill, very nice. Can we go back to a lighter note? Yes, if you wish. Boop, got him. Skeletons. So, turns out apparently I found last stream that we can't really stream Spore while it's using the yeah, I mean, I had fun with it. It's pretty good. We can't really stream Spore using the Windows capture. I have to use the display capture, which is what we did for the back half of the stream. But yeah, I do want to do a proper play, like a proper thing, getting from relative start to relative end sort of thing.
Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
And of course I say like relative as in like, you know, yeah. Because ideally, like, while I didn't really have to deal with it for playing, it was still one of those things where I'm like, you know, I don't want to just give everyone who watches a seizure, frankly, so this time we'll do a proper thing using the whole display capture rather than Windows capture. It's not really a big deal as long as I don't really tab out, and I've also changed it so it doesn't show my IP on screen as well, so ideally should be better. Booth contains hidden treasure. Ooh, that's a lot of money. A lot of money indeed. Let's swap out. Let's just use the holy water, and we'll just take that. So our front lad has a lot of resistance. Pop 2 torches. I didn't actually need to pop a second one, but it's fine. We get that surprise off, which is nice. And if we get finally not leaking all of my friends and information. Oh no, I'm still going to leak my friends, just not my information. That's a joke. But no, I'm trying. Like I've always tried to be relatively protective of it. But since it's like my home computer, that's like, you know, set up to tell me when things happen. It's like, oh, okay, well, I can't really do much if people are sending messages. Yeah, of course. Like, I generally trust that people aren't going to be assholes about it. Like, you know, I can only do so much. For all intents and purposes, I'm a broke uni student. Like, it's not like I really have anything. Like, I'd have to go through and set it so it doesn't alert me when people message me, in which case then I start missing a bunch of messages, which kind of, like, that kind of sucks as well. But yeah, I try to do what I can to avoid, like, showing people's information. And I'm pretty sure at this point as well I haven't actually shown information, or I haven't done it in a video, which is at least nice.
A devastating blow.
Bada bing. Take the torch. The deeds would be nice, so we can do the deeds. Okay, sarcophagus. I don't actually remember that. Let me quickly check, because I've got the thing here. I do quite like when games don't freak out from me tabbing out. Golden heirlooms, thanatophobia. Okay, we'll just... sure. Other streamers do it if they leak their friends' information. People talk
How it must be carried home.
about it on Twitter for like 5 minutes before they start. Yeah. It's one of those things, like, I try and be careful about it, but, you know, I'm human. I make mistakes. I feel like that's a given. Like, I've said to a couple of the boys, like, hey, sorry, I accidentally, like, showed your full name in a stream. And they're all like, well, it doesn't matter because you're only a fucking tiny streamer anyways. And I'm like, oh, hurts right in the internal organs, but yes, you're not incorrect either, sort of thing. But yeah, you get the idea though. Dazzling light. Okay, I also see that there, which I'm a tad concerned about, but I think we're in a position where it actually might be a wise idea to take it on. Judgment. Healing. Always stun. Could stun this lad. Oh, yeah. I mean, I wouldn't be... I mean, of course, it is possible to fully stop it, but that also puts me in a position as well of, like, you know, I need to also receive messages so I can stay, like, up to date with my group project and everything. It's just also... It's just a bad position because, you know, I need to be doing group project stuff, but at the same time, like, you know, having the notifications come up is useful to me. It's just I prefer to hide that. I would presume that he just doesn't respond to them. It's one of those things. Well, because he does also have a girlfriend, so I presume it's one of those things where anyone who does message him, he's just like, "No, I'm not interested. Go away," sort of thing. Like, I know Andrew has said in the podcast a bunch of times, like, "Hey," oh, no, I think it might have been Kyle, where I mean, just between all of them, they're like, "Yeah, we don't want you messaging us, like, privately, you know, for whatever reason, generally." And I understand that. Like, I was giving it some thought the other day. I'm like, you know, it would really fucking suck if we get, like, you know, I'm just thinking in that circumstance, like, if I got swatted, that would fucking suck. Luckily, I haven't given out my address, and I don't really intend to, but I'm sure there is a way that theoretically you could find it. And I want to, of course, put that off as long as possible because, frankly, I don't really want people knowing my address. Just wait for episode 100. I mean, episode 100 of what specifically? Because I have done actually probably I don't know how many videos I've done, but you get the idea. Yeah. Do we do it? I think we do it. Let's go, boys.
Behold the infinite malignity of the
That shuffling is actually not the worst. What's the stun resistance? 100%. Oh, yeah, I prefer to not, frankly. 110 base means 10% base. We'll take it just for that tiny chance. Same thing, stun, crit damage, and still resisted. Bummer. That's fine. We're going to Holy Lance over. And then we're just going to smack. Big old chop. Undulating withdrawal. Small amount of damage. Okay, one of them is going to need to get onto group healing each turn. We'll probably do a Zealous Accusation to get rid of these two. Okay, you're going to need some healing ASAP, I think. Aesopalapagus. Heal party. Ooh, that's a lot of healing. Okay, and then we're just going to attempt to stun. It gets like 2 turns, I'm pretty sure, so the stun isn't going to do too much regardless, but double dodge, bummer. So what other ideas do you plan to do for creation to be in spawn now that it's easier for me to make creatures because it doesn't make people dance in the floor? I've got a few different weird ideas. There's one where I was going to essentially do just like a ball that has like a ton of feet. Something that, what's his name? That one movie maker, Quentin Tarantino, would enjoy. Lots and lots of feet. But, yeah, I suppose we'll see soon enough. Yeah, I do want to... I am thinking I might either dedicate a proper big stream to it or something. I don't know, I haven't really put too much thought into it, but yeah, I generally want to just make some weird shit, see what I can do. You want to self-heal real quick. 10 health, very nice. Zealous Accusation, get rid of those. That's good because it drags him forward. If we can get that stun, that would be ideal. 110 base stunning blow. Decent damage. Resist it, and of course. Another undulating withdrawal, unfortunately. We got more blight. Ooh, 6 damage per round. That's brutal. We are maybe not doing the best situation right now because that just passive damage is unfortunate. Stun. Yeah, there we go. We got our stun off. Very nice. That's what I like to see. Oh, there's a lot of weird shit. Yeah. True. Yeah, I mean, I suppose at the end of the day, we'll see what happens. I'm not really too stressed either way. Let's do a party heal. Stave off blight damage. Zealous Accusation. stun wear off, and now he's got the buff, so we're not going to be able to get a stun now. Hopefully it's better than whatever the fuck I made earlier. I mean, I can't make any guarantees one way or the other, I would say. Okay, group heal. You need to get healed more, so I'll spend the Vestal here. Healing. Zealous Accusation to get rid of those two. You don't think there can be anything worse than that? You'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Oh, come on. Really? We can't attack if it's in... Oh, there we go. That's a lot of damage. Let's go for a stun, hopefully, again. Resist. You're gonna do a group heal, I reckon. It has 6 eyes on it at one point. Oh, have you know there were blushes? It's like the stylistic blush that people do. Yeah, no, it was... I knew what I was doing, don't worry. The key is to create horrifying things. I mean, yeah. Only the best for my creatures. Everyone's starting to stress out a bit, which is unfortunate. Yes, I did. And it did its job very well. Maybe I should start just making him move back and charge forward. I mean, yeah. It's important to understand how the body works. Vigor is restored. I mean, it was, yeah. But the key is that we're going to make it even worse. Let's go for hopefully another stun. We've got a 10% chance of stun, which, of course, is probably not enough to make it matter, but yeah. How do I make it worse? Oh, I've got a few ways. Claw. This guy's starting to stress out quite a bit, which is unfortunate. We need to focus healing, I reckon. Okay. Zealous Accusation. Which one does the extra damage? I think it's the back one, which is kind of unfortunate. Let's just tab out, or tag out. Zealous Accusation, 4 to 9. Bummer. Okay, we need a group heal. That was not what I was going for, but sure. I must have clicked the wrong button. Obdurate Advancement. Ooh, okay. Thank you for putting yourself into a good position. Now we can just focus fire, though we do need to still take out the Sycophant. Oh yeah, the boy getting focused. I mean, yeah, you know for a fact that, like, I've memorized the first, like, 350 Pokemon up until, like, Diamond and Pearl, including Diamond and Pearl and Platinum. I've got a database of a lot of weird shit I can do. We'll do a party heal. And luckily, since he's now there... Oh, you bitch ass! Didn't even get the chance to take advantage of the fact that he was in front. Okay. 3 and 5. my fake one, Fetus Hunpickle. I mean, yeah. It's my OC do not steal. Jeez, come on. Oh no. Just rolls everywhere. There we go. Don't actually need legs from what you remember. Fair, fair. Okay, his health is starting to get a bit low. Let's just stun, hopefully. Undulating withdrawal. You bitch ass! Okay, group heal. He's taking a decent amount of damage, 6 per turn. Zealous Accusation. And he misses, of course. You're kidding me. Come on. There are some weird-ass Pokemon in modern generations too. Yeah, I don't remember a lot of the modern ones. Snom. Wasn't that just a snowman? That's at least what I think of when I hear the name. We heal you. No, okay. We'll do a group heal. Okay, we have our opportunity. Buff. Very nice. Smite! Okay, fair. I'll look at it in a moment. Obdurous Advancement. Good. Wait, he's a good boy. Fair. Yeah, there we go. Get out of here. None of that. That prot is probably coming quite in handy. Group heal. Now, come on. We just need to do some damage. If we can get the stun off, that would be frankly ideal. Yeah, there we go. Inspiration and improvement. Time to perform beyond one's limits. 5-12, and there's a chance we'll kill. Nope, we did not. He's still got the stun, though. Stun wears off. Very nice, very nice. Attack! Vestal. Hell yeah. We out here today. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bounty Hunter Talon. Max HP, food consumed up, stress up. We don't have any room for that. So we'll take that. Jeez. Let's munch down on some food real quick. Homster's at the door. Sounds like Alex. Give me just a moment. I return. Okay. You've summoned Snom in the World Discord, alright. Let me take a quick old look. Huh. That's the snow beetle. I remember that actually, yeah. The small snow butt face. I do quite recall that, I would say. Speed and dodge up. Let's take it. Okay, that was certainly a combat that existed. Oh no, I do like him, but he has a small butt face. After that combat we were just in, these guys are going to be no sweat. You know, actually, let's just do some damage real quick. Yeah. It is a good name. Like, that's the sort of name where I'm like, okay, I can kind of get... Like, that's a good design. That's a character, or that is a Pokemon I do like. There are... It's occasional that you do find some real good Pokemon nowadays, though, it feels. But, I don't know, that's just my thoughts on it. Then you have Muck. Oh yeah, of course, Muck was one of those ones, real early game. Like, because that was one of the original 151, if I'm not mistaken, that was just garbage. I mean, like, all things considered, there's quite a lot of bad Pokemon in each generation, frankly. I really just fell off the bandwagon because I stopped playing really after Diamond and Pearl. Though I do... Actually, no, I did play Y, actually. Even though all of the other boys were like, oh, but X is better, and I'm like, perhaps, but dragon types. But yeah, that was the whole thing, because I remember that was around the time that myself and Brett were looking into, like, competitive builds. And then it was one of those things where I'm like, you know, I'm not really too interested in competitive Pokemon, frankly. So that was a whole thing that happened. Tempting Goblet. Let's do, yeah, the self-heal, and we'll miss. Great. Party heal. But yeah, I noticed Mastermind was doing a Pokemon Emerald, but the types and the sprites and everything was shuffled around, and he was doing what's the word for it when you like set a bunch of rules for Pokemon? I'm blanking on the name of it. But then you try and run through it. There we go. Take him out. Hang on. Yeah, I can't remember it. Stun. Very nice. And 21 damage. Very nice. Decimated. Get some deeds. We'll pop some holy water. Debuff resist. Not the best. The deeds are really what I want. I think that's how we do it. And let's return to the hamlet. We took a decent chunk of stress there.
More bones returned to rest. Devils remanded to their abyss.
All things considered, we did good there, I think. And now we have 2 Vestals at level 3. Unholy Hater replaced Cove Explorer. Oh, Jesus Christ, that's a long message. It barely even fits on the actual screen here. Hang on. Chat box. Let's expand. No, that's the wrong one. Not bigger. We need... There we go. Okay. Alright, boys. We promised that we would give 151 Pokemon any ideas. What about a cool dragon that it evolves into a weak fish? Or the other way around, I guess. Which shows the more you train these Pokemon can truly be great if you take time. Any more? What about a cool fly dragon that flies at high speeds? Cool. Let's not make it dragon type. Yeah. Yeah, what about sludge? I mean, yeah, on one hand you could argue it might have been analogous to, I don't know, pollution or something, but I don't know. Oh, compulsive, that's not good. Dachnomania, NY. Oh no. The runs. Oh no. We might need to deal with a few of those things.
Windows and doors will be bolted. Tonight, something haunts the dark.
That's not good. Something ain't right with the shadows moving and twisting. Ooh, that's a cool background change. Damn. You can say all you want about some of the Pokemon signs. Yeah. Oh, true. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, they have good ones, they have bad ones, with every generation. Okay, let's maybe treat some of these. Compulsive, get rid of that. Let's put in Irrepressible, and we'll lock that one in. Boop.
The front line of this war is not in the dungeon, but rather inside the mind.
Calm, and let's lock in Clutch. Oh, we don't actually need to lock in any of these, frankly. Oh, you can actually remove them. Yeah, get rid of that, I guess. You can get rid of the runs. And Vorbidon, you can get rid of Lethargy. Furnace, that's probably good.
In the end, every plan relies upon a strong arm and tempered steel.
If only my my stuff was all fully built up, I'd take a screenshot of this, like removing hopefully this, and just get that as a background. That kind of feels cool.
In time, you will know the tragic extent of my failings.
Okay. How many weeks have we been playing? I'm not sure. We're starting to see orange become a lot more common. And I want to keep grinding out a bunch of them higher, frankly. Spasm of the entrails is unfortunate, to say the least, but let's take Curtis. What's the name? Yeah, Curtis. You hate Pokemon fans that are like, but the new Pokemon are just random objects with bad designs. You hate the series now. I didn't do any research. What's going on with Sword and Shield? Yeah. I mean, they basically had the fucking coconut tree, or the egg tree, executor, which was, not the best. Like, all things considered, there are a lot of Pokemon that I'm like, that is cool. I do like that. Luxray is cool, in my opinion. Basically, electric dog. Cool. Like, that sort of stuff I don't really care about, but yeah. Nowadays, I'm just like, I'm just not interested in playing Pokemon in general, I find. I might play some of them, but, like, it's one of those things where it feels too easy a lot of the time, and of course that's fitting given it's to some degree a kid's game. So it is what it is, I guess. Doesn't really matter either way. Yeah, of course, you're gonna have good ones and you're gonna have bad ones, whichever way you look at it. And let's take Bolbeck, I reckon. And we want to be going, let's see, Book of Intuition, that could be good. Cudgel Weight, Stun Chance, or the other way we do it is that we take a Candle of Life, Antiquarian. That's actually quite good. Necromancer, Alluring Siren. Oh yeah, actually I saw that. I was pretty, like I saw it came up and I was like, Toby Fox is making music for Sword and Shield. Is that so? And I was like, huh, okay, I guess I'll listen to it, and I was like, yeah, this is pretty good. I can get down with it. Killed. Portraits. 15 portraits. Unfortunately, we can't really do that, it seems. Bummer. It's a ball. It is pretty good, yeah, I can definitely say I can get down behind it. Vorbidon is in getting stuff. Okay, we can't even do a third level thing yet. That's a bummer. Okay, Wield. Let's do the Wield. We haven't really done much Wield stuff. And it's a short one. Because I'd say 15 minutes and then I should probably wrap up at least this section of the stream and I can decide whether whether it's worth moving towards a different game for today. Yeah. Casually just mentioned it when eating lunch towards the devs while eating lunch with them. Yeah, it's pretty fresh. Yeah, Toby Fox has been doing pretty good for himself recently, it seems. Okay, let's take a look at our people. Yeah, I mean, he's already shown that he's pretty good. Everyone knows Megalovania. Not to mention he's already done, like, he's already got characters put in Smash from his games. Pistol shot, point blank, do it and do it. Yeah. Like, all things considered, Toby Fox has been doing pretty good for himself over the last while. He's had a massive game, he's been making a ton of songs and a ton of music for big profile games. He's had characters from his games be in Smash. Like, that's pretty solid. Stun, self-heal. Yeah. Bonk, Unholy. Oh, we're not going against Unholy. Yeah. It's definitely something to be pretty proud of, I would say. Like, who would understand a game's mechanics more than the creator of the game itself? Yeah, I mean, hey, if we do, then that'd be certainly interesting. Okay, yeah, we'll take these guys in, it looks like. Let's take Breakthrough. We're gonna need that in case these guys end up swapping in front. 1, 2. Oh, we don't get any items. Interesting. We'll take a stack of them. 1, 2. Anti-venom. Boop, boop, boop. Let me actually quickly check. So we're going into the Wield. Herbs, bandages, anti-venom, bandages, anti-venom, holy water. Let's maybe sell off some of the garbage that we've picked up. And we'll take 2 holy water. And 2 keys. Yep, looks good to me. You trying to talk shit on me, game? Think I don't know how to assemble my party and supplies accordingly? Nah. If there's any character that could break the internet other than Steve, it's an Undertale character. True, true.
Corruption has soaked the soil, sapping all good life from the...
I mean, I'm still waiting for Tetris Piece as a character. Actually, wait, no, hang on. Isn't... No, we do have spirits for Tetris Pieces. But... I mean, yeah, that's the whole thing, I guess. Now, at this point, I'm like, yeah, we've basically seen history being made regarding at least the way that video games are played. So anything else they do is icing on top of the cake, sort of thing, you know. No combat yet. Interesting. We've gone 2 full rooms and haven't experienced a single combat. But I suppose I should best not be cocky. There's spirits for Resident Evil. There's Min Min. Yeah. True. Like, yeah, I generally think anything that gets added post, like, base game stuff, that's probably not going to be added as a DLC, but... I mean, at this point, they can make DLC... They can make characters out of really whatever the fuck. I really don't think they're, I don't think that they've got a proper, you know, system for it. I think it's just, hey, Sakurai, do you want to make this character into it, or do you want to make this character into some, like, into someone you can play as? Yeah or nah, sort of thing, depending on what they choose. Like, I really don't think that there's any system to it regarding, like, oh yes, this was a spirit, or this wasn't a spirit, sort of thing.
Nature herself, a victim to the spreading corruption, malformed with misintent.
Oh yeah, of course. Smash itself as a concept is quite insane. Rabbit Rush. 1 damage, but possible bleed. Yep, there's the bleed. Okay, let's duelist. I mean, we could. I suppose, yeah, we'll just duelist advance. Just the idea of all the people that own these companies have agreed to having their fighter in Smash 64. Yeah. And it will break through, and they dodge. Rip. And just grape shot. Yeah. I mean, again, it's certainly something to behold. Okay. Grape shot. Best not to stress over that. Let me bring up this. Our old tree, we want to be using anti-venom. I almost used the medicinal herbs on it, but that's not what we want. Pop a torch, keep us going. No combat here yet, damn. I thought this thing was to complete room battles, not to just walk around. Bloody hell. Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely quite cool, I would say. Okay, let's go.
A star-spawned horror.
Go for a stun. Resist stun, bummer. Duelist advance. Breakthrough. This one should be good because we hopefully can get double riposte up. And now for some reason we have the Vestal in front. Clapper Claw. Nice dodge, nice dodge. I can appreciate that. Clap a claw. Unfortunately, we get hit. Just want to say that given the amount of people who watched the previous character reveal, there would be probably one guy who's went who at Steve's reveal. Yeah. I mean, I think everyone knows of Minecraft at this point, but they haven't probably played it. It's probably a thing of like, who is this character? Like, I know of Minecraft, but they don't piece together that it's a character from Steve or from Minecraft specifically.
A decisive pummeling.
A decisive pummeling. Okay, the Vestal needs to start moving backwards, preferably. But then, jeez, point blank.
Back to the pit.
Stentorious Lament.
Masterfully
Slap.
executed.
Miss me. Can we get like another shuffle just to put our Vestal back there, please? When are we getting a Minecraft story mode stream? I can't say I can't say I really intend to do it ever, frankly. But maybe one day in the future if I really run out of things to do. Yeah. Then we'll hopefully duelist advance. So we get double riposte. Now we spend your turn moving back, which probably isn't the best looking at our health, but we kind of want to have some degree of order. Obdurous advancement. Double slap back. Okay, yeah, we've won this basically at this point. If we get first one going first, clap, claw, and back, easy. They have the guy that voiced Lee in The Walking Dead in it. I mean, I still am not really interested in playing it particularly. Like, I've seen enough people play it where I'm like, okay, I kind of feel like I know most of the ways to go, and it's not really a game that... Oh, I know. Trust me, I've seen Captain Sparkles play through his pod and actually having Captain Sparkles in it. It's certainly good, it's just not really a game. Well, I'm just not really too interested in playing it.
Another one falls.
Like, I've looked at it and went, eh. Okay. Kind of feels a bit weird. I much prefer base game Minecraft than the Telltale thing of whatever. Okay. Yeah. Alright, good. 'Cause I feel like if you wanted me to actually play it, I'm not going to.
No place for
But yeah.
men.
Okay. We are taking a bit of damage, but hopefully we can heal that up in a moment. Point blank, bam, got him.
Formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
But yeah, well, it doesn't really make a difference regardless. Trap disarm and scouting. Yeah, we'll just give that to him, and we'll take the blight resist. Give that to you. 2 damage. Oh, we're gonna have... How much money would you have to donate until I play it? I mean, how much does it cost? Like, let's see. Minecraft. I'm just quickly checking it. Story mode. Is it on Steam or... I'm not seeing it on Steam. I mean, a bit, but probably not that much. Like, I'm not saying it's... I'm not going to be like, I'm never doing it sort of thing. Catch up in... Wait, hang on. Catch up in... Oh, catch up in a TV. Shambler dead, yes, we just took care of it. Boop, boop, boop. Yeah, luckily these lads are pretty good. Oh. And, okay, dodged the trap. I saw it there and we stopped and I was like, oh no. But yeah, we just took care of the Shambler. It wasn't too big of a deal, but I should probably make you eat because that bleeding was going to be a bit of a pain. Okay, yeah, we're safe in here. And we need a shovel. Yeah, but we saw it there and I was like, oh, we've got a pretty solid team. There's probably no harm in doing it. If anything, probably we would end up getting some good stuff. No, it's not on Steam. You would have gifted... Okay, fair. Yeah, I don't know. Probably however much the game costs, plus, like, I don't know, $50 or something, would be my probable price to play through it. Yeah. I did dislike that. Like, thing is, Jordan is... I don't know. I can't really speak to what he's actually like off camera and stuff, but Jordan, to my knowledge, seems to be a very humble person. The whole, I'm Captain Sparkles, don't you know me, sort of thing is a bit much. It's not really his style, I would say, at least from what I've been able to tell. But yeah, I wasn't too particularly happy. Oh, what, you don't know me, then you're an idiot because I have 10 million subscribers. I mean, on one hand, I get back in the day that was a lot, but that's not really a big thing nowadays. I say back in the day, that was only like a couple of years ago that that came out, so it's not like it's even that big of a deal. Not to mention the fact that I'm pretty sure everyone else in that group that was there also had around that amount of subscribers. It was 5 years ago. I mean, yeah, that's still like 10 million was still a decent amount, but like it's still not enough to be like, oh well, everyone knows me because I have 10 million subscribers, sort of thing. Because that's kind of dumb. But yeah, I didn't really like the portrayal of him in it. I don't know. I have a decent amount of respect for Jordan just in general. If you couldn't tell, like if you look through my auto host list on Twitch, I've basically got hang on. Fucking Dan TDM though. Oh yeah, Dan TDM. I think like he's just been in a perpetual like upward slope. I'm pretty sure. Like, if I'm not mistaken, everyone else has had like a period of like going down before Minecraft kicked back up. But Dan TDM has just passively been doing really well, just in general. Like that's respectable in my opinion. Yeah, it is what it is, I guess. But yeah. That's party heal. Yeah, Dan's been doing pretty good. I think for quite a while he was actually doing a lot better than Sparkles was. Oh yeah, he's got a kid now as well. Which is kind of weird to see. Seeing YouTubers, like, get kids and such. As opposed to the Smash community getting kids. That's a bit different, but... Yeah, no, okay, is this going to kick us into... Oh no, we got horror, 3 stress per round. Yeah, 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 but yeah, no, Dan TDM has kids, BOO, so if you remember, so, okay, this is another bit of lore for the knowledge of, like, what happens off camera. I was talking to the boys about what mod pack, oh, that too as well, yeah. I was talking to the boys about what mod pack to throw on, onto the server, and they were saying that we should get the Attack of the B-Team mod pack on, which at the moment I'm like, yeah, I'd be down. Depends on how everyone feels about it. It is a bit of an older mod pack, but the Attack of the B-Team mod pack was made in tandem with the B-Team, being the Attack of the B-Team, B-Team being BOO and Generic B, which I actually should probably add both of them to my auto host list. But BOO, I actually found from him playing Attack of the B-Team and then was like, oh, this is the actual one of the guys who actually made the mod pack. Okay, cool. But now Generic B, if you know anything about him, his catchphrase is the gaming hermit. Does that sound familiar? Hermitcraft. He was the original creator of Hermitcraft. Bada bing, bada boom. The lore is in the background. But I haven't watched Generic B for quite a while, but I still am up to date with all the stuff that B-Dubs generally does. But B-Dubs has like 2 kids now. So that was a whole thing that has been happening. And I've been watching him since before he had his kids, which is kind of weird to think about. Yeah. I suppose it's more YouTube lore, but yeah, you get the idea. Okay, let's open the chest here. Let's swap out, I guess, the key, and we'll take the onyx. Cool. I believe we've done everything here. That was a nice short thing. Tim the Tatman. I don't know who that is, but fair. I don't know what that's in reference to. Eldritch Slayer, Beast Slay, Hyromania. Okay. Interesting. Let's see what's happening at the town. Oh, cool.
A beacon of golden hope.
Convalescence. Interesting, so that counted what we were previously experiencing. Okay, Bolbeck, chill. Montbride, chill. Solars can chill. Curtis can chill. Riley can probably chill as well. I'm pretty sure Riley had skilled gambler. Yeah. So you can go into gambling. Get money back, please. Noglyph of the Vanos group is having a child too. Yeah. It's certainly interesting to see, I would say, how all the YouTubers that we used to watch are becoming quite, what's the word?
Strong drink. Chance and
Well,
companionship.
less that, more they're setting up families and actually like doing things like that. Occultist Hellion Vestal, not bad. I think we're full. Well, we're full on our roster though. Unfortunately, I would like to increase that, but I'm thinking next time, next turn, next round we do, it might be why. Oh, we have a boss here, the Wizened Hag. Okay, we can get into that next. Solar Crown, the Tough Ring. Not really too keen on the Tough Ring. The Demon's Cauldron. I'm not keen on that either, frankly. Okay, I would say, I think. Oh no, I mean, I don't think Marzia would allow that. Okay, so I think next time what we're going to do is that we are going to start taking some of our higher level lads in. It's about time, given what we're next time is episode 8, so we can actually get some of these people in to, start progressing a bit further. But yeah, that's the whole thing. How many people have died so far? We've got a few. Not too many though, luckily. Okay, but that being said, I think I'm going to wrap up this video. So thank you for watching, sticking around to the end, all that good sort of stuff. This is probably going to be coming out in like a week after the recording, because I have a lot of stuff I need to mass upload. So thank you for watching Darkest Dungeon episode 7, I believe. As usual, you can find us at twitch.tv/jetax100. Come in and join in. We probably will continue the stream, yes. We are going to... Oh, yeah. Come join us. Come join in on the actual action that's happening. Come, jump into the conversation in chat. That being said, I appreciate you, whether you've been in Twitch or in YouTube. Either way, I appreciate it. All that good sort of stuff. Thank you for coming. All that good sort of stuff. I say that way too much. But cool, thanks, and goodbye.